But these are actions that we have to take not just for ourselves, but to demonstrate to the rest of the world that we're serious. We want an end to these conflicts. We're not interested in waging war in everybody else's country. We're not interested in planting new governments that are puppet regimes in other people's countries. That's what it's about. That's what we've got to do. If we don't do that, we're going to eventually be dragged into a confrontation with a substantial portion of the world.
And then we don't prevail.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. But keep in mind, what about the American people? There's nobody here. We walk outside, find anybody who says, well, there's a train leaving, for Ukraine. You can get all your equipment, draw it right there in the train station, get on and go and fight in Ukraine. See how many people show up. Oh, well, why don't we bomb Iran? Would you like to be part of the strike package? We have a seat for you on a B-2 and you can watch the bombs go off. Would you like to do that? Nobody wants to do that. There's no interest in this country in any of that crap. But people in this country are damn well interested in what's happening on the Mexican border. And I just spent 3 days down there. And they're damn well interested in what's happening in Mexico because they know that that is a cesspool of barbarism, savagery, criminality. And that's our existential threat. Not China, not Russia, not Iran, not anywhere. We can manage those things. President Trump can manage those things. This thing down on the Mexican border is really at a boiling point. We need to understand that.
Tell me, what does that mean?
Well, what it means is that the cartels run everything. I mean, we hear about this President Scheinbaum in Mexico. Forget it. She controls, 40 square kilometers in Mexico City. This whole thing is an organized crime state. Everyone in Mexico knows the truth. If you go to Mexico City, my oldest son was just down there for a month, and he speaks very fluent Spanish, and he was talking to lots of people, and he loved the place, loved Mexico City, loves Mexicans. But they'll tell you flat out, well, don't go there, and don't go here, and don't go there, and don't ride in this cab, and don't take this automobile. Don't go to that airport. Everybody knows the truth. Everybody knows who operates what, who controls what. And if you navigate through this maze of invested power of the cartels, you can survive. But if you accidentally cross into their territory and are seen as a potential problem in any way, shape, or form, you're dead. But at the same time, you've got whole families of these cartels, people that work for them that are being treated for dental needs, medical problems, whatever else. I mean, you join the cartel, you get free health care, you get all of this. It's bizarre, but it's real. And you pointed out the weapons going down there are serious. I was down there and we talked to several people who are border patrolmen, also talked to some Texas Guard people. They said we just go 100 yards on the other side into Mexico, and behind the ridgeline over there, you'll see all the weapons, all the RPGs, the Javelin missile systems that have found their way to Mexico.
Javelin missile systems?
Oh, yeah, we've got it. They've got those things over there.
From Ukraine?
Yeah, sure. Well, we sent over, I don't know how many, 1,000 of them? And several hundred were captured by the Russians. And then I'm sure several were sold on the black market. I mean, about 50% of everything that showed up there ended up somewhere that didn't belong. It's just one huge corrupt industry in Ukraine. And the longer we feed it cash, the worse it will get. So you've got a starving